What we saw in the Vietnam War, kind of what the AK-47 was nice about, was you could just kind of spray the brush. And I even just get to throw it at him. And he's like, what in the world is going on? Alright guys, welcome back to Dragon Armory Airsoft. I'm Copperhead, and it's been said that to get better at Airsoft, you need to assess why you got shot. What failure sent you back to respawn? And that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be going through some of my old gameplay and kind of talk you through my failures. You know, why did I get shot? And then also some of my wins. Why was I successful in shooting this person or several of these people? Now, it's probably going to be more victories than fails. Not that I want to just talk myself up as that I'm a good player, but just that it's easier to show a victory versus me getting shot. Just because I have 2 cameras out of my 3 that are completely dedicated to recording my shots and shooting people. So we've got 2 videos for you today. The first one was released April 11th, 2019 on Dragon Armory Airsoft. It's titled Airsoft Player Goes Shirtless in an Airsoft Game. The title obviously worked because I got 205 views. Let's get straight into it. So I'm actually using a spear in this. Pretty crazy, right? Well, I kind of want to try melee weapons, so that's what I was doing. And to give myself the best possible advantage, we climbed a tree. As you're going to see, kind of looking around, and kind of straight off the bat, we're not very long. Somebody just walks up, we get a spear kill. Boom, right there, spear kill, right there. My friend actually saved to kill that guy first, but whatever, I'll count it as a kill because that guy stayed there, he's gonna be dead. This tree gives us a huge advantage because we instantly, not very long after, we get like another guy walk under. I get a chance to hit him with it right here. He doesn't even pay attention right there. And then another guy walks under, and I even just get to throw it at him. I do miss. My timing is just off, and he's like, "What in the world is going on?" And so I get him with my pistol, and then I turn around to my right. I see somebody, pull my pistol again. They're not even looking at us. Boom. Right there. So there's 3 kills right there, probably in the space of less than 5 minutes. 5, 6, 7 minutes. Trees they help. They do help. People aren't usually looking at that level. Anything above eye level, usually people aren't looking for. Usually, especially in Airsoft. And so you climb a tree and you're above that searching, you know, what people usually search for. And then you've got more angles of shots usually. So, I mean, there's plenty of gameplay you guys can go look at of people, snipers just getting in trees and just getting tons of people. The problem with trees is that you're kind of committed once you get up there. And so if somebody spots you and just starts shooting at you, you're pretty much gone. And we ended up having to do that. We ended up leaving the tree because we didn't want to get surrounded and just shot. But this tree was kind of beneficial because it's a cedar tree, and usually they have their branches pretty low to the ground. This one has actually been trimmed pretty low to the ground so people could walk right under it. It's basically a turkey shoot. I mean, it was just getting in that tree. That's why we're so successful. People weren't expecting us. They could walk underneath the tree. All we had to do was shoot them. Even with a spear, it was easy. So that's video number 1. The next video I got, this one was August 30th, 2019. Amazing. Or I guess it's SEMA. Is it CYMA or is it SEMA? Amazing SEMA M14 gameplay. Okay, so our objective for this video was to capture 3 bunkers. Before we could do that, we had to capture a gate. Yeah, so it's already really hard. The problem is, it's like defensive versus offensive, very difficult, and we can't even see the enemy. I mean, so first off, we're moving as a team. I move up to this tree, and to this day, I still don't know where I got shot from. I mean, the thing about you just pick where you get to fight. We couldn't see these people, and they were on the defensive. Really hard. But we end up finding this trench, and I do die several times before I can actually begin progress. But we get through, and I start moving up with this guy. He gets shot, and the enemy then moves up. He thinks he's cleared out this trench. He thinks he's ready to go. But no, I'm still alive. Okay, so he moves up, the enemy moves up, and I take aim. I'm going to shoot him. When I go to shoot him, my trigger stops working. If you've seen some of my gameplay, you've heard my M14 suffers from some trigger tremble. I switch to my 1911, began popping off those rounds. Unfortunately, in my rush, I have a tendency to do this, or at least had a tendency to just pull the trigger on my 1911 and just dump all of my ammunition. That's what I did here. That's not a good thing to do. I need to work on that. That could have gotten me killed because I dump all my ammunition. I don't have time for a reload of my 1911. Thankfully, my M14 is still full of ammunition. Run 300 round high cap mag. I've switched to mid caps with this time, but I get up there and I just full auto it and end up getting this guy. And that's kind of what we saw in the Vietnam War. Kind of what the AK-47 was nice about was you could just kind of spray the brush. The M14, kind of historically inaccurate to the airsoft gun, was uncontrollable under full auto fire. It's a rifle caliber. That's where kind of the assault rifle rounds were handy. They were smaller, produced less recoil. You could full auto it. Couldn't do that with the M14, but in here, when you need to lay down a lot of fire, just punch through the brush. That's where that full auto fire comes in handy. There we go. So that saved my skin. I was hiding behind this tree. That definitely helped. That concealed me. So staying concealed at this part was very important. So now I'm taking stock. I'm reloading my weapons, making sure everything's going good. The nice thing here is we've taken this trench, and it's like the enemies have forgotten about us. I've cleared it out. They're focused on other things. Now I can kind of use this trench to my advantage. I get one other person. He didn't pay attention to me. Let's see. Unfortunately, our time limit ran out. This was a really tough game. I think we had unrealistic time span. What was it, 20 minutes? We could have fought for an hour and gotten halfway. I mean, that's the thing with defense. You need a bigger fighting force when you're fighting a defensive here. And with all this dense foliage, and there's plenty of protection. I mean, it was tough. So, but the M14 definitely helped. I enjoyed playing here. So, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it wasn't too boring and plenty of people get through this. But I enjoyed making it. And if you want to see more, leave a like or tell me what you think in the comments below. What video should I do next if you want to see more of these videos? If not, just blatantly tell me no in the comments. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm Copperhead, signing out.